Hello, welcome back to the Shell Show. I'm Rachel, and welcome to the show. First, before we get started, if you're new here, it's your first time coming, or if you've been here before and haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell, that way you get notifications and stuff. Trying to do something of whenever I post another video or something like that. If you know anybody interested in plastic surgery that's maybe on a higher BMI, they're concerned what the results going to look like, how their experience is going to be, or anything like that, and you think they might benefit from seeing something that I post, then let them know, share, and let them subscribe so we can get the subscribers up. I think I'm up to like 30, which is slightly discouraging sometimes when it comes to like, oh, I'm going to post another video, but it's like nobody's really watching. Told by several ladies, when are you going to make another video? Ready for you to make another video. So somebody's watching. So here I am making another video. I have my little headphones. I'm gonna have to buy me some wireless ones, some Bluetooth ones, so that I can move more, because it's gonna be harder probably later. But I have it so you can hear me better, because I don't want to cut the fans and stuff off and get hot. So I left them on and figured this way you could hear me better over all the rest of the foolishness. So let me just get a update of what's going on. Today's August 1st, and I'm currently, look at my calendar, 74 days post-op. I put it on there as 74 days. I'm almost 90 days, so I'm almost 3 months post-op from my extended tummy tuck, muscle repair, and Lipo to the flakes. I had that on May 19th with Dr. Martin Castillo in Matamoros, Tempilas, Mexico. And I had a really good experience there. The staff was great. The doctor was great. My coordinator, Allie, was freaking awesome. I haven't had a bad experience yet. There's been that couple complications, and a lot of time, not complications, I guess, but in your head complications where you think something's wrong type of thing. Because a lot of times after this, we over exaggerate, or we just like, oh, what's this, or what's that, or what's that, what's wrong with me? And it's usually nothing. But the fact that I can message the doctor personally and get a reply within a couple of hours, or at least 24 hours, to what's going on is awesome. That I can contact the actual surgeon about what's going on with me, and he can help. So that is a relief with this clinic. And I don't know if it's the same with any other clinic. I'm pretty sure that they are allowed to contact the doctors and patients, and they talk to them too, or something. But, you know, a lot of times it's the assistant or somebody else that you have to talk to, and it's not necessarily the doctor who did your procedure. So it's good to be able to talk to him. Anywho, I'm 74 days post-op, and a little update. I think the last video that I did was I tried on comfortable clothes because I was getting ready to go on vacation or whatever. And so I did a little fashion show. Vacation was great, but I cheated on my diet. Couple weeks before vacation, I had like restarted my whole keto. That totally went down the drain on vacation, and yeah, I failed through that. It was like a birthday trip vacation. It was like my sister-in-law's birthday on the 7th, my niece on the 8th, my other niece on the 9th, and we literally had cake, junk food, snacks at the beach, and whatever. And so any type of diet plan that I attempted to think I wanted to stick to, I didn't. So I have gained some weight. Yes, I have. I've gained it. I went to the doctor on July 30th, and the scale there said 248.8. So that puts me at about 3.5 pounds ish shy of what I was when I went into surgery. not good. Not where I want to be. Obviously, it doesn't look the same because the belly is gone, but I don't want to weigh what I went in to surgery, especially after removing 13 pounds of skin and 5 liters or 10 pounds of fat. I expect to be 23 pounds lighter after surgery. Not the same that I weighed, and that's totally my fault, nobody else's, because um, I was being light, but I slept, and that's okay. Life hits, and I talked about in the first video, like depression, anxiety. I'm an emotional eater, and I have to find some other way to handle my depression besides eating. And so that's something that I struggle with, and I'm going to have to work on for myself. But um, in the meantime, I'm going to start a new diet on Monday, the 3rd. That is the plan to start on Monday. Um, my thing is, I want to do keto, but I don't think that keto it's kind of got a downfall. It wasn't really helping me lose any weight as much as it was before, because I initially lost the 60 plus pounds with keto, but I think that I think I need to carb up, and I think I need to get a little carbs going. Not as much as I've been eating, because I just been doing the damn thing, and eating too many carbs. But I need to, put a little bit more carbs in there, which would, I think, balance it out, and then I can kind of go to restricting them. So I'm gonna do like a lazy keto, I guess. And I also want to do it for my daughter, who is 11, and she's just getting bigger, and I don't uh, promote like, oh, you should be skinny, you should be fine, this is what you should look like, and blah blah blah. No, I want her to be healthy, and kids are freaking mean. I was bullied at school, and I just don't want her to be in a position to where that's going to happen if it happens. She's pretty tall, she's almost as tall as me, but she could get a little taller. But I want her to either maintain the weight that she has and find healthy eating habits so that she can, or we both need to lose the same 23 pounds that I want to try to lose, which is what my goal is. 23 pounds. I'm going to say 25 to make it even. So at least I get to where I think I should have been once pretty much the swelling and stuff went down. Um, so my mentality is like with keto, you are not supposed to have like fruit. Like you're not supposed to have apples, pineapples, watermelon, stuff like that, because they contain sugar. Natural sugar, of course, but it's sugar, which turns into fat. That's what keto is per se. It's basically very minimal carbs, and fruit has a lot of carbs in it. But I guess my thinking now is, even with my daughter, because she's a kid, and so sometimes she wants different things. I'm thinking incorporate different things like yogurt or like fruit, because with keto you can have like strawberries, raspberries, stuff like that. But who doesn't just want to grab an apple or a banana or something like that? So I think if we add um, some of those fruits that are sweet-ish, like apples, maybe watermelon, there, some pineapples. Not only will we're just allowing the fruit and get the variety, that maybe the sugar that's in that, even though it's healthy sugar, will compensate for the fact that we won't grab a snack cake here or a snack cake there. That's what I'm thinking it's gonna do, but let's just hope. So I'll probably do another video closer to, well, a little bit after Monday. Well, I know I'll do my own video as far as like me taking the measurements and weighing myself before the diet itself starts. And then I'll do an update going forward after that, maybe 2 weeks after. I really don't, videos, or I think I was trying to do one every week or something like that at some point or another. But my kids are literally here all the time, and it's loud, and they're always trying to pop up in my video and stuff. And so I'll try to do one at least every other weekend when they're gone with their dad, so that I could have the time and the quietness to do it by myself. Um, let's see. So that's the diet part. So we'll update that when that comes. I got some little diet detox tea or whatever from like HEB. So we'll see if that works. It can't hurt. We'll see if it works. Um, so as far as like surgery itself, I literally have had an overall smooth ride. I haven't had any problems. I didn't have any complications, per se. I didn't get any infections, and that was like my worst fear coming out. Like I didn't want to look like trash. I didn't want to die, obviously, and I didn't want to get an infection. I didn't want to get MRSA or some crap that led me in the hospital for months. Um, the only thing that I pretty much kind of regret from the surgery itself is my drain coming out when it came out. Even though it really wasn't early, it came out at 21 days post-op, which some people have it in way less time than that. But I was so ready for it to come out that I just didn't it didn't care that I didn't care that I was still really draining, you know, between 75 and 100-ish a day. It should have been less. The fact that the color never changed from like dark red to the yellowish color and whatever and whatnot. I didn't care. I was ready for it to come out. The site was irritated. It was burning. It was horrible. And I didn't want to get an infection there. So to me, that drain had to go. And maybe I never would have gotten an infection there had I left it. But who knows? It was gone. But like I said, when I took it out and I told y'all I had the fluid, like I could literally walk and feel all the fluid just moving around all of the inside of my belly. It has gotten a lot better. Not because I got it drained ever, because remember I told you guys that she said that it was more hematoma fluid, which means that like on the inside, my body was healing slower than maybe someone else, and so the fluid had never went to that yellow liquidy stuff that could just easily come out. So it was just too thick to be drained, is what I was told. And give myself 3 months post op, and at that point, if I still need to be drained, she could do it. But she did advise me that, compression and massaging, it could be absorbed and I might not need to get it drained anyway, which I kind of think it's happened. I don't think that it's hardened up because there's no parts of me that are like hard or I feel like it needs to be cut and drained. Um, I massage myself. I try to massage myself 2 times a day, 30 minutes daytime, 30 minutes at nighttime. And if I manage to skip a day, then I will do an hour at least every other day. So at least every other day, if not every day for 30 minutes, it's every other day for an hour. I'm constantly massaging myself. So there's no time for any fluid to harden. And outside of that, I'm constantly compressed. So anything could absorb. On top of that, I take some water pills here and there and just try to make sure I continue to get the fluid. However, since I've been not doing right on my diet, I haven't been drinking my daily intake of water either, which is a lot of the reason for the extra bloat and stuff too. So I imagine the first week of this so-called diet, once I get back on track of drinking my gallon plus water a day, I'm going to drop quite a few pounds just in that first week period without doing anything. And I'm like 2.5 months post-op, so I can exercise. So I'm going to start exercising and just incorporate everything together and see if we can't be snatched for real, for real. Anyway, also, oh, the only thing, my incision line, um, it's healed. It's healed pretty good outside of where I told you it was open in that one spot. It's closed. It's better. That powder, um, this powder right here. Does this thing work? Does this work when they do that? Y'all tell me. Does that shit really work? I see it. I'm like, it does kind of work. I can see it better. This powder, wonderful. It healed the 2 burns that I had here from the lipo um, fairly quickly, and the little opening part of the incision that was there, it healed that. It took a little bit longer there because I am moving here, and so that took a little longer, but it did heal that really good, and so it's good. And my incision overall looks good. Um, Oh, the powder also healed by drain site 2 fairly quickly, which like even if I wanted to push some fluid out to that, it was closed like literally in like 2 days. That wasn't gonna happen. Pushing any kind of fluid out or nothing, there's no hole. But the incision itself is healing pretty great. And I am not that one who's so big on I need my incision, my scar treatment, scar treatment, scar treatment. If I have a scar there, so what? It'll go with any other scars that I have. But I plan on covering it with a tattoo anyway, so it doesn't necessarily matter to me if it's there or not there. It's not so dark to where a tattoo couldn't cover it. I don't have the keloid, so it's great. And so it can just easily be covered with a tattoo with no problem. It is, however, hard around my scar, not on the outside but on the inside, and I can say that that's more than likely scar tissue. And I don't know where my mind was when I got ready to have this surgery. When I had my tubal reversal surgery in 2014, I got everybody to tell me to get this stuff called Serrapeptase, and it helps with scar tissue. And I literally took it like a couple weeks before that surgery and a whole month after that surgery, and I had no issues with scar tissue. And I don't know why that didn't pop into my head when it came to this surgery, considering it was a way bigger incision than the smaller one that I had with the tubal reversal. So I'm going to order Serrapeptase, and I'll put the name of it in the thing when I do it, so that you can know which one I'm talking about. And I'm gonna get some of that and start taking that and see if that can't take care of the scar tissue. I don't think it's anything other than scar tissue because it can be broken down. Like so, when I get my massager on heat and like massage the incision line, it softens up and it can move around, it can go around. So it's scar tissue. It just needs to be broken up. And when I sit here like this all day long, it just kind of it's not moving, and so it doesn't get the chance to just break down, I guess. Anyway, so I'm gonna get that. We're gonna start taking that as well. See if we can get rid of the scar tissue on top of the massaging that I do to help that as well. Um, what else do I want to talk about? Let's see. The fajas. Oh my goodness. Um, I don't like them. I don't like the faja. Um, I know that you should wear it, I guess, to keep compressed and everything, especially for liposuction, I guess I should say. And really, even for the time it's like, it should still stay compressed to make sure that everything, this helps the swelling go down and stop swelling so much. So, and I stay compressed, but a lot. But to me, it's like buying 1,000 fajas because each time you go down, you go down, you go down. Like, I have 3 fajas. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I had to grab them and I had to take this out to move. Okay, so this wonderful faja I got from the clinic. At first, I didn't really like it because it's the whole one piece, and you just kind of just have to inch and snake into it, and it seemed like it was so hard. This by far is my best faja, and if I buy another one, it will be one like this. Um, I really want it in black. Can't find it in black yet. But if I get another one, it will be one like this one. I was able to, without being censored too much, cut a little bit or make the hole a little bit bigger without it altering the fit of the actual garment. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'll explain it in a minute. And I love it. So I'm able to wear this. I don't have to take it off to go to the bathroom. I don't have to do any of that unless I'm going to take a shower. I literally am on it all day. I was thinking that too. I'll probably be like, this girl don't ever look like nothing on these videos. Well, for one, I've never learned to do makeup, nor have I tried to do makeup. So this is it, unless I have on lipstick. But this is it. Like unless I'm going to church, this is what I wear all day long, 24/7 at the house. All right, faja. Wonderful. Up under this, I have the tank top, my ad board, um, the faja, and then I have a lot of crap wrapped around here. And I'll get to that in a minute to add extra compression because this one is too small. It's extra large. I need a medium. I need a medium. Um, okay. This faja I got from Amazon for like $50. I really loved it when I first got it. And I think that except for I didn't like these. The little thingies that you're supposed to be able to unhook the straps, which I don't know why they make them removable if you can't the way it's made, you can't wear it without the straps anyway. So they should just make them where they stay on. Period. Okay. But so what I did was I sewed the straps to there. But I mistakenly sewed it to where I could not adjust the little thingy and make it. So because the straps are big and I can't make it tighter, when I put it on, the back falls because it needs to be tightened. So the back falls and droops and falls right into these middle rows and it cuts in and it hurts. It hurts. So I think to preserve this faja because I actually like it, I will probably kind of take these shoulder straps in a little and see if that doesn't resolve the issue. Also, the little silicone thingies that are supposed to stay and not ride up, at some point in life, they ride up. I cut them off, and that's okay because this just now fits like a little bodysuit, and it's comfortable, and it feels like it doesn't hurt, and it's like a little one of the little shaper bodysuits that you might get from Walmart, except with compression because it's a faja, and this is a extra large. I had it taken in about an inch or two, so I made it into like a large, and it could use to be taken in about another couple more inches because it should be a medium. It should be smaller also. So I'd rather pay $20 to get this taken in a little bit than go pay more money for a whole new faja, especially if I need a smaller one. This faja, I spent $90 whole dollars on. I shouldn't have. It was a waste of money, actually. Um, I think this is where I went to go get my stomach drained. And I think because I didn't have to get my stomach drained and pay that $100, she only charged me like $25 for trying, but ended up selling me a faja. And I think the main thing was trying to get her money out of that visit because she did spend some time with me. I could be wrong, but that's what I think it was. She was trying to get her money some kind of way, and I fell into that shit. I just should have said, no, it's okay, I don't need it. But anywho, this one has the little three straps, the three hooks on there. And I don't know if she wasn't trying or what because she put it on me. Because when I left her little office that day, she only had me on the first hook. When I got home, I literally had it on the third hook, meaning it needed to be taken in smaller or I needed a smaller size from the jump. Um, it's also really uncomfortable around here. It's really tight. I got to put it on about, I get tips from somebody in the group who said to put it at the very top, like where it's around the ball line. Put it on the first or second hook, and then you can put the rest on the third hook so it makes it a little bit looser at the top. Yeah, it helped a little, but it's not dramatic. But what I'm saying about this thing had the zipper. That shit's not convenient. It's not. It's zipped up and that's great. You wear it like that. But when you have to pee, you have to do all types of maneuver crap to get it unzipped. Okay. And then you can go to the bathroom. But you can't go number two, really, because it doesn't go as far back as you need it to go for that. So you still got to take it all the way off, even with the zipper. Then, once it's unzipped and you're done, oh, I'm done using the bathroom, blah blah blah. You can't get it back. You just can't just without zipping up some stuff. You can't just go poop and it zip back up. Not easy, and so you end up I ended up just leaving it unzipped. The zipper just sitting in your ass all day. Not comfortable. So my ass decided, let me cut the zipper out because that's gonna make it better. So I did. I cut it out. And yes, while it allowed me to go back and forth to the bathroom freely, I think that that extra material that pulled from this end to this end, allowed for the stretch for it to not ride up, I guess I should say. So the portion of the butt portion, this little part that goes over the butt, that is supposed to be just over my butt area, ended up riding all the way over here, and I think it's because it didn't have that zipper material stretching here and pulling to the front to keep it in place where it's supposed to go. So this $90 is a waste because I cannot wear it. This little area rides all the way up here and it ends up leaving a really bad mark and whelps in the flank area where I had the lipo, and I have to massage double time to get that knot out. And so, waste, waste. Don't cut it unless you know it's going to work, or don't buy the one with the zipper on it, or um, someone else suggested try to go somewhere that lets you try it on first so you can make sure that this area is okay. Like, I don't mind having to take it off to poop, but I want to be able to pee without also peeing on it. And that zipper thing doesn't let you do that. It just doesn't come up far enough here to use the bathroom, and it doesn't go back far enough. And it's not easy as you think to zip. It's just not. So we're not gonna be wearing that one anymore. I'll probably try to fix that other one and take it in. If I do, I'll tell you if that worked or not worked as far as the writing down in the back. And this one, I need a smaller size. If I wear a faja, I'll be wearing this one. But what I have decided to do, and I'm going into like 30 minutes. I'm trying to make a short video, but it always ends up long. So hopefully I've kept somebody's attention long enough to watch this. What I've decided to do is I've ordered from Fashion Dolls Boutique. The doll there had surgery at like MIA, and her waist is like super small, and she has her own compression method that she does, that she says is how she got to be as small as she is. And it's basically she uses like shea butter or some kind of cream, and I have this little slim, what does it say, lipo body cream serum or whatever. So I'm going to use that. But what she does is she kind of puts the cream on her, and then she puts like a regular grocery sack. And I'll do a video on the steps on how I do that so you can know what I'm doing. And also how, if it's working, like you'll see how I started out, how I finished, blah, 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 that it works, and how the method works. So she does that, grocery bag, ace bandages, and then she has her own ad board that she sells, which I just ordered that, and then the waist trainer. Sorry. As she advised me that if I'm not going to be wearing my faja, which I don't want to, that I should order her compression waist vest. So I ordered that too. So I don't know how the vest is going to be to my skin. I think it's probably the same material as a faja. So more than likely I'll have on a tank, the vest, and then all the rest of that crap. And it's supposed to come to here, so it would eliminate me having to be bothered with the faja altogether. And so we'll see when they come in. They've already been shipped, so I expect it sometime next week, and we'll go from there. And so I'm assuming that, plus my diet, plus my water, plus everything and exercise that I'm doing, I should be good to go pretty soon. What else was I going to say? Okay, so right now, to get the compression, because like I said, all the fajas, regardless of how they fit or uncomfortable, they're all small. Even though this one is the most comfortablest one, it still needs to be a smaller size. So I have a shitload of stuff on. And mind you, I had all this on when I got weighed at the doctor. So if I did, I think I said that. But anywho, that's probably why the scale is a little much too. So I don't quite buy that, but I still know that it's too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to massage myself. So let me get this off so you can see what's going on real quick. I'm gonna try to be as careful as possible because I'm hooked to the phone, which is over there. Okay, so oh goodness, let me do. Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna take this off first, and then I'm gonna take the rest off because I don't want to have anything showing that I have to try to censor. Okay. Okay, so I have this little pelvic one on first, and that is compressing the lower belly pooch. Not comfortable after a while because of the little steel bone things, but I'm scared to remove them because I don't know if it's going to work as good if I take it out or not. Okay, then I have this, and this is nothing but one of those little, it's like those post-surgical after C-section thingies or whatever that I got off Amazon. The regular old waist trainer belt that I got from Walmart. Whew. Okay, and then I have this ad board. Vets, don't come at me. I know that this ad board is trash. It only has the compression like right here. You can see it in this little bitty part right here. I had one that had way bigger area, the one that you get that's here and comes like the foam pieces that come here. I don't know what, but I sat down one day and it just cracked literally in half. So it's not useful. That's why I'm waiting for the other one to come in as well. So this is outside of the faja here, and I have a thing on too. Okay, let me see. Here, I'll pull the shirt down. That works. Okay, so y'all can see. And I'm gonna get ready to massage and end the video, but this way you see what's going on before we get started. Woo. I like this one though. I mean, even though it's extra large, I want it black though, because see, it's so stained from the iodine and all that stuff that I had to use when I was cleaning my incisions. And I don't want to walk around with the yellow faja because it has eyes on it. Hold on just a second. Let me put the panties back on. Alright, I had to go put the panties back on. Alright, and so I take all that off. Goodness gracious. Alright. And I have on the little lace bandage here. This is not the right size. I did just order some new ones from Amazon. But this is it. You guys. Oh my gosh. All that stuff is like itches like crazy. Let me take it off. Alright, so this is what I'm looking like right now. And I am nowhere near as flat as I have been in the past because I know that I have gained weight. And that's okay because I'm finna lose it. This here you see is kind of whitish. It's dry. And that's because I'm barely trying to get over the burns or the irritation, I should say, from the tape that I was using. And I haven't used it in a long time. But because this area stays covered all the time, there's sweat and there's everything else. And so it makes it harder to heal as fast as it can. And I'm not going to not wear my faja or whatever in order I just have to deal with it. I'd have to know that it's going to take longer, because if I don't wear that all day, then I'm going to swell even more. And you can't see, but this is what I'm talking about on the incision. Let me get closer. Like here. So here's my incision right here. So this is what the scar looks like. See? It's not bad. Not bad at all. But like right on this line, like here, like you can feel like the little knots. And so once I start to massage them out, they get softer. So I know it's scar tissue. So I'm just going to start taking the Serrapeptase and see if we can't fix that. And then this is, see if we can't get that in order. Overall, I mean, I'm still happy with the results. My belly's not there, but I do know that um, I have to lose some weight, and that's okay. It's all right. It's a journey. You have to do it. It's everybody's, whatchamacallit. But oh, and you can see. Ugh, I'll put some cream on that in a minute. Massage it. I don't like that. It's gross. I know it's just dry skin, but ugh. Okay. All right. So this is more like before. I could move to here, and the fluid would go here. I could push here, and the fluid would go here. You can't see. You can't see fluid. You know, it's not there. So, and then also you would do the push down, and it would kind of bounce back like a waterbed. And I don't have that either. So I think I probably compressed the shit out of that Serrona to where I don't have to worry about that anymore. And other ladies who's already had surgery or not had surgery on the tummy tuck, if you have any tips on, God dang it, the belly button area, like when I put on everything and tighten everything up, I get this, like it goes like this. And so it seems like it makes it harder for this area around my belly button to heal. So if you have any tips on how to keep this like this, you see the lines, how to keep it like this with putting everything else on too. And there might not be a way, and that's fine. I'll figure that out later. But I can't figure out a way to do that. Doctor was like, don't compress as much, but it's like that's a two-sided thing, because it's like if you don't compress as much, then you end up with the swelling. So, anywho, you guys got any tips for me? Let me know. But this is it. This is what I look like so far. Again, please don't be rude or nasty. Um, this is a huge improvement from where I came from. And hell, I'm bigger than I was on the last video. So you guys have already seen how small or how flat I can or can be. It's obvious that I have gained weight. But I'm going to lose it, and that's okay. Any questions, drop them below and ask. And if you have any suggestions on the things that I asked about, if you could leave that as well. And I am sorry that this video is longer than I wanted it to be, and I'm probably not as fully active and entertaining as some people, but it's just information. All right, I'm gonna get now because I'm rolling up on 40 minutes, and let me go ahead and stop it and upload it. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share and whatever. Help me get the subscribers up. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.